Why do so many people keep asking about Jungkook and his alleged girlfriend? The question comes up again and again. And to be honest, it always felt weird. If from the very beginning someone has already decided not to believe in Jungkook, if all their interactions are considered fake or fabricated, then there is actually one thing that is very easy to do. Just leave it. No need to watch. No need to search. No need to comment, nobody forces anyone to be here. Ignoring this content does not hurt. It even saves time. If you believe Jungkook and Jimin each have private lives, that's your right. But then why keep coming, keep watching, and keep arguing in a space you clearly don't believe in? At this point, after everything Jimin and Jungkook have gone through, I no longer feel the need to explain why many of us still believe in them. Not because it cannot explain, but because it is not necessary. To this day, there is not a single moment when that belief collapses. Quite the opposite. Everything we see reinforces it even more, they show consistent concern. They complement each other. They're looking for each other. Even in the little things that were never planned. Whenever they are near each other, there is always something that escapes the camera. A look, a smile, or a small gesture that cannot be hidden. After watching Are You Sure Season 2, one thing became increasingly clear. Emotionally, they are difficult to separate. They always come back together. In one way or another. There's a closeness that feels natural. There is no contrived involvement. There are comforts that cannot be engineered, what they have feels unique. Not something that can be copied. Not something that can be forced. And not something that can be made with just a script or camera direction. That's what makes many people feel that their relationship is more than just a regular colleague or friend. This belief does not come from rumors. Not from a sensational title. But from the little things. The way they look at each other. The way they stand close together. The way they understand each other without having to say much. It was all clear, even without any explanation, therefore, if anyone does not believe, it really does not matter. But no need to keep looking around. No need to continue to insist. Some of us do not need additional justification. What they show themselves is enough. Some time ago, there was talk again about tattoos that were touted as evidence. But in the last 2 episodes of Are You Sure 2, Jungkook is seen wearing short-sleeved clothes. His arms are open. There is nothing to hide. And it looks exactly the opposite. No new tattoos. There is no sign that this has been disputed. Nothing from any angle. From the beginning, the story felt awkward. Not only because of the lack of evidence, but also because of the way the narrative is constructed. It feels like a hastily arranged story. The timing felt too right. It comes exactly when the public's attention is being drawn to Are You Sure and their closeness. This raises questions. Why did the rumors appear precisely when Jimin and Jungkook looked so comfortable together? Why show up when their project is getting a lot of attention? And why appear when they have just returned from military service with a relationship that looks closer than ever? They look calmer. More confidence. Less disturbed by outside noise. They talk about their program with enthusiasm. They look proud. As if it were the space they really had. Then, suddenly, theories, rumors, and old stories resurface. Too neat. Too easy. And too timely. Some people feel that this is no accident. As if there was an attempt to distract. To blur the moment. To change the public's focus from what is actually obvious, which is Jimin and Jungkook who appear as they are when they are together. Since the beginning, there have been voices against Are You Sure? Some say Jungkook was forced. Some claimed he didn't want to be there. But it all collapsed by itself. There is no need for an official statement. No need for lengthy clarification. Every episode shows exactly the opposite. Jungkook looks relaxed. Get involved. Smile. He gave me an idea. He's having a discussion. He's in on the plan. Even talking about next season. No forced person will talk about the future with enthusiasm. No uncomfortable person will look so natural. And no one who does not want to be there will seem so in tune. Jungkook looks happy next to Jimin. And Jimin looked calm next to Jungkook. That harmony cannot be maintained only by editing. Can't make it up for so many episodes, and every time they shine together, noise always appears. Rumor. Theory. A story that feels forced. Attempts to distract, but in the end, what remains the same. Jimin and Jungkook. Together. Stronger. Choose each other again and again. Enjoy the space they clearly feel belongs to them, everything else will pass. But what they show when they're together, still feels real. And for many of us, that's more than enough.